is Sheila and welcome to Sheila's English Country again. And English book series today is Magic Treehouse Stories. Good morning, gorillas. And we can assist you to read chapter 1, Dark and Rainy, and Diana reading at chapter 2. And one more time that they're reading about it is Thanksgiving on Thursday. Chapter 10, Thankful, and Diana reading the story today, so that means tomorrow we read a new book and new story, okay? And now, are you ready for this 2-book and 2 story and meet some lots of characters? And now here we go! And first you can read Magic Treehouse Thanksgiving on Thursday. Chapter 10, Thankful. Jack opened his eyes. He saw they were wearing their own clothes again. His ladder bag was backpacked. Sunlight standard drove a treehouse window. He always no time at all passing Frog Creek. Home, said Annie. She held up the pouch of corn seeds. Poof, for Morgan we found a special magic, a magic of activity, said Jack, and Annie placed a pouch on the floor next to the squirrels and a shake pear with a twig from a gorilla and a cloud forest. Let's go, she said, and Jack took a research book out of his pack. He left this under a window, and they climbed down the rope ladder. As they skirted down the woods, a warm wind blew, rattling the leaves, and Jack felt happy. He was looking forward to visiting their grandma today and seeing their cousins and aunts and uncles. You know, poor green kids are really hard lives, said Annie. Yeah, they did as much work as the grown-ups, said Jack. Maybe more. Or worse the more, lots of their friends and families died, said Annie. Yeah, said Jack. Both were silent for a moment. If they could, so thankful, said Annie. We should be very thankful. No kidding, said Jack. Really, really thankful. And they were. And now the Anna reading this Magic Treehouse Thanksgiving on Thursday story, and tomorrow we read a new book and new stories to read, okay? And now one more time sit there reading about a new book and new stories. Magic Treehouse, good morning, gorillas. Chapter 1, Dark and Rainy. Tap, tap, tap. Jack sat up a bed and rain tapped against his window. His clock said 5 a.m. It was still dark outside, and Annie peeked into his room. Are you awake? She whispered. Yep, said Jack, ready to find some special magic. She said, maybe we should wait, said Jack. It's so dark and rainy. No waiting, said Annie. I'll get an umbrella. You bring a flashlight and meet you downstairs. Okay, said Jack, and he jumped out of bed. He pulled on his clothes and put to Jack, and he grabbed his backpack and flashlight, and Jack slipped downstairs into front of the door, and Annie stood in the porch in jeans and his t-shirt, and an air was chilly and breezy. Don't you need a sweater or something, said Jack. I'm okay, she said. Let's go. And Annie raised umbrella, and Jack turned it on the flashlight, and they followed a circle of a rainy light and down a street into woods, and they headed to a Frog Creek woods, and his flashlight lit up to the trees and the wet leaves and dark branches. Then it got shined on a dangling rope ladder, and Jack raised it in a flashlight beam. There it is, he said, a circle of light that lead in a magic treehouse. Morgan is not there, said Annie. I can't tell. Maybe she left us a message, said Jack. And Jack grabbed the rope ladder and stirred it down up. And Annie was put an umbrella down and followed. And they climbed inside, and Jack shined a flashlight around a treehouse. Morgan Leafley wasn't there, but the scores from a trip on an old England or in the proof we found a special magic yesterday, she said. Yeah, said Jack, smiling. Theater magic. He had a great memories of acting in a play by their friend William Shakespeare. Did Morgan leave us our new Ramon? Said Jack. And he shined the flashlight in a book lying in an under a window. A piece of paper sticking out of a book. Yes, said Annie. She picked up a book and pulled it out of paper. And Jack shined a light in the paper while Jack and Annie read aloud. Dear Annie and Jack, good luck on your second journey to find a special magic. A secret remind will guide you. Find a special kind of magic in the words so far apart and speak in a magic language. Talk with your hands in a hurry. Thank you, Morgan said with a paper. What kind of languages does she mean? Jack said. I guess we'll find out, said Annie. What are we going? And Annie shined in a flashlight up covered the book, and he showed a huge tree sparkly hiding in the mist, and the title was An African Rainforest. Rainforest, said Jack. Good thing we brought our umbrella and flashlight. And remember the rain in the Amazon rainforest. Remember how dark it was under the treetops? Yes, said Annie. Remember spiders and scary ants? Well, Jack said, not all the rainforests have the same bugs. Remember river snakes? Said Annie. And the crocodiles? Well, said Jack, not all the rainforests have big rivers, and they're all different kind of a rainforest, you know. Right, said Annie. She pointed to the cover of the book. I wish you could go there and the wind started to blow. Oh, remember the Juga? Said Annie. And a vampire bat? Wait, said Jack. But it's too late. The wind is blowing harder, and the treehouse started to spin. It spun faster and faster, and everything was still, absolutely still. And now chapter 2, Cloud Forest. Oh, it said rainforest, but now it's cloud forest because they have many rain, but the rain had come over to clouds. So it says the cloud forest. And tomorrow we started at chapter 2 and then I'm reading at chapter 10 tomorrow. And now, did you have fun? Your English country come out with some? These book, the Scorilla book will see tomorrow again, but this Thanksgiving book on Thursday's story will be bye-bye for now. And say bye-bye to this book, and tomorrow we read a new book and new stories to read, okay? But the Scorilla Good Morning Gorilla story will be see tomorrow again, okay? And now please thumbs up my YouTube, and bye-bye for now, and Happy New Year. I'm 3rd grade now, and you'll be very old now. And now bye-bye everybody, and happy 20 and 25. And now bye-bye for now, and have a nice day, and happy Wednesday. Bye-bye everybody.